What up, y'all? Halo Drama here, back with another Rewind Rumble reaction. This one, Movie Sonic versus Movie Flash. I've unfortunately not seen either of the Sonic movies yet. They're on my list. I definitely want to see them. Versus Movie Flash. I have seen this version of Flash in the Justice League movie, which was trash, might I add. I'm sure everybody knows that, but it is what it is. Um, if they're going on the movie versions, like I said, I've never seen the Sonic movie, so I don't know what to say. I know in general, Sonic is not faster than the Flash, but let's see what they got. Gotta stop doing that shit.
Speedsters on the big screen. DCEU Flash from the 2017 Justice League movie versus Sonic the Hedgehog from Paramount's 2020 hit film. This isn't your typical Sonic versus Flash debate, as it's the exclusive movie debate. Two box office speedsters will start the race, but only one will finish it. Today we find out who that is. Today we rewind Rumble. Bartholomew Henry Allen, who goes by Barry for short, was just your average student at Central City University. The CCU is a fictitious college, but Central City, Ohio is technically a real city. However, DC's Central City is based off of Ohio's real-world city of Athens, Ohio. Yes, I'm giving you Ohio facts because I need to rep my state.
I'm from
Ohio. YouTubers
Oh, that's what's
Ohio.
up.
Obviously. Wait a minute. Anyway, the DC
I know he's from Ohio. I'm from Ohio.
Being dark and gritty.
For anybody
and
who watches my
Flash's
videos that
upbringing
isn't.
is no exception. He lost his mom when he was 9 years old, and allegedly it was Barry's own father that took her life. Barry to this day does not believe these allegations. He truly believes his dad is innocent, but no one would believe him, especially at 9 years old. Growing up with no parents definitely affected his personality. But he didn't turn into Batman. It seemed like he used witty humor to help shape his personality and cope with the trauma. Later in his life, Barry gained his abilities from surviving a lightning strike. There's not much further juicy explanation in the DCEU. However, most Flash incarnations also have chemicals that go along with the strike, but alas, I'm not going to complain about the scientific accuracy of a movie that also has magical warriors and flying monkeys. As far as Flash's powers and abilities go, you could guess that this guy has abilities relating to super speed. Flash is one of, if not the fastest member of the JLA. The movie does leave it ambiguous as to whether Flash is faster than Superman.
He is.
There's no doubting this guy has super speed. DCEU Flash never gives clear-cut evidence that he can travel at FTL speeds, scaling off of
the
DCEU
regular Flashes,
Superman's best
the
speed,
movie version,
could
that's
easily
what
be
they're going on,
relativistic.
so.
But considering Flash is fast enough to tamper with the flow of time, he should be near light speed. It's hard to put him any faster than FTL because it'd be way too inconsistent with how easy he seems to get caught against other characters. Plus, the references do tend to lean more towards near FTL than beyond FTL. Flash can easily defeat parademons with his own strength, speed, and power. This should easily put him at small building level. He should also scale to this durability-wise, as he could punch at this level of force without breaking down his own body. Flash was a key component in bringing back Superman, and without his efforts, it's hard to say that JLA would have defeated Steppenwolf, even though it was clear that Superman pulling a Deus Ex Machina is the one who deserves MVP of the JLA. DCEU Flash's biggest weakness is, one, his lack of experience, and himself tripping up on his own surroundings. Sometimes he himself can't handle how fast he's going, causing him to slip and fall and lose focus. Overall, DCEU Flash is very powerful, but compared to the other Flashes, he's one of the weaker incarnations. Bring in Movie Sonic, and we did an in-depth review of Movie Sonic in the Movie Sonic vs. Movie Mario episode of Cartoon Fight Club. You can check out that episode to learn his basic abilities and origin. For this analysis, I want to focus on an event in the Sonic movie that may seem like a one-off gag, but is actually a pretty cool feat. Green Hills, Montana may be a fictional city, but using sea level elevation, we can estimate just where it may be in Montana. The peak is 3,445 feet, or roughly 1,050 meters. The only location in the entirety of Montana with this exact elevation is Benchmark, Montana. There's a scene in the Sonic
really did
movie
the
where
research
Sonic
like
runs
that?
from this city to the Pacific Ocean in roughly a second. The distance from Benchmark, Montana to the shore of the Pacific Ocean is roughly 531.52 miles, or 855 kilometers. Now, saying Sonic just went to the shore and back is only taking things at surface level, no pun intended. Sonic himself states that he made it to the cold, dark Pacific Ocean. It is very tough to assume he just made it to the beach and back. Plus, take a look at the starfish on his cheek. That is most likely an Astroidea red starfish. The Pisaster starfish would be a close second guess, but those usually have long and loose narrow legs, not short, non-flexible stubby ones. The Astroidea starfish is mainly located in the Indo-Pacific region, which makes sense as this is a very deep part of the Pacific Ocean like Sonic described. This means that Sonic ran a distance of roughly 7,134 miles or 11,481 kilometers and back, so about 14,268.46 miles in 1 second. That would make Sonic roughly 51.3 million miles per hour or 82 million kilometers per hour. That is around Mach 67,587, about sub-relativistic speeds. Now this is just one of his feats, he has plenty more and plenty more abilities. If you want to learn about said feats and abilities, go check out Movie Sonic vs. Movie Mario over on Cartoon Fight Club.
And now, let's get
Which I
ready
more
for
than
the
likely don't
fight.
plan on doing.
This battle will take place on Earth, and remember, there is no prep time. Let the battle begin!
Just like babies crying, you think that dogs get tired of barking at some point.
Ha!
Oh, and that's the Sonic 3 spray. Sonic. It's kind of hard to dodge midair. Mini cycle crusher on him.
Well, that was lame.
Okay.
Hopefully you...
Yeah, and this has to be because they're comparing movie versions, because Sonic wouldn't be able to beat the Flash. Not in my opinion, anyway, but let's see what the post-analysis says.
Sonic wins in a flash. Now, the speed of both is actually really close, and neither of their speeds are truly defined in each of the movies. Both characters have done things that require near FTL speed, Sonic was fast enough to generate an EMP, which puts his EMP feet near FTL, and Flash, according to DCEU science, can tamper with time, which also sets him at near FTL but not base FTL speeds. The difference is their assumed peaks. When Eggman scanned Sonic's quill, it stated that his power was actually infinite. This could either mean that the computer couldn't calculate a number to fit into the system, or that Sonic truly has infinite potential, like say Superman. Now even if that was the case, Sonic's speed will always be a finite number, but it may indeed have the potential to infinitely rise higher and higher if Eggman's tech was indeed accurate. Now if we go purely off of feats, speed is neck and neck between the two characters. Now going off of statements within the movies, Sonic does have the speed edge in a sense that technically according to Eggman, the speed can infinitely rise. Flash does have slightly better durability. Movie Sonic is a bit of a glass cannon, but Sonic's attack potency and energy output blows Flash's out of the water. For example, Movie Sonic can generate at least 6,000 kilowatts of power, making Movie Sonic at least mountain level in terms of attack potency. DCEU Flash's attack potency has only shown at best building level feats, so his slight building level durability will only get him so far. In fact, Sonic is so much more powerful, he could one-shot Flash, and considering they have similar speed, that wouldn't be too hard to do. Sonic is also way more focused with his running patterns. DCEU Flash is constantly tripping on his own feet, which could be detrimental to his chances in this fight, making the winner of this Rumble, Movie Sonic.
That makes sense.
Now, if you want...
Be quiet. Alright, like I said, I haven't seen the Sonic movie, so I didn't know which way to take it. I have seen the Justice League movie, and he does have a point there. The Flash in that movie was very, very inexperienced, and whatnot, but it is what it is. It was a slick fight nonetheless. I really didn't know what to expect, but anyway, on to the next time when I have time. So until then, peace.